I wouldn't get that excited just yet. I had a flat tire on the way here. Goddamn Obama. So the thing with black women is the only time they pay attention to me is when I start the sentence that way. The black girl over here said, "That's a good one." So Justin Bieber claims that he is the Kurt Cobain of his time. No one understands him. I thought about that and I realized that if Kurt were alive today and thought he was anything like a Justin Bieber, he'd fucking kill himself. If you rearrange the letters in the word funeral, it spells real fun. I don't keep any real guns at home, but I do keep a cap gun because I like to go through the motions of suicide without any long-term repercussions. That and I'm afraid of commitment. I like to get blowjobs from bulimic people. Their gag reflex is amazing. If you can't tell, I'm not very good at talking to girls. But this girl was wearing a shirt the other day that said, "Talk nerdy to me." So I began to tell her the ontological differences between empiricism and phenomenology, and any epistemological discrepancies that may arise from such difference. Turns out she did not want somebody talking nerdy to her. Man, fuck her. I think people confined to wheelchairs probably hate the artwork of MC Escher. Don't worry, that joke's not done. If you don't get that joke, I'm not saying you're stupid. But the next time the monster truck rally comes to town, you should probably go to a museum. A picture you take of yourself is not what I call a selfie. Well played, sir. And that's not a difficult one to get. He didn't get the MC Escher joke, though. I like it when two dudes get mad at each other and they start saying, "Suck my dick," in a degrading way. I think that's really dumb because I don't want people to start thinking it's degrading to suck dick. Because if people start thinking it's degrading to suck dick, they're gonna stop. And I like it when people suck my dick. Forensic psychiatrists claim that Ted Bundy had a vendetta against young, pretty women because he was socially rejected his entire life by young, pretty women because he was a short, weird, chubby guy. So what I'm saying is, you should probably fuck me after the show. That's never worked. Not once. Not one time. So, yeah, you should make that happen. I got a wingman. The reason there's a world's largest ball of twine is because there's no world's second largest ball of twine because nobody gives a shit. I was out on a date the other night, and as we sat down to dinner, I accidentally kicked her shin underneath the table. And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kick you." And she said, "Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. You apologized." I said, "Well, in that case, I'm sorry I fucked your sister." I saw a guy walking down the strip, and he didn't have a shirt on. But across his back, there was a big tattoo that said, "Only God can judge me." Nope. I I don't have any impressions. Well, I got one impression. It's of Larry the Cable Guy. You want to hear it? Yeah. All right. Here's my impression of Larry the Cable Guy. Ahem. He's an ignorant redneck piece of shit that caters to the lowest common denominator. That's the impression I get. No Larry the Cable Guy fans? Come on. So if the situation ever arises and I'm about to go down on Mila Kunis and I take her pants off and she has a dick, I'm sucking it. So when I go to the doctor now, I don't know about you, I never see the doctor anymore when I got a cold. I just see the nurse practitioner. Well, I got the flu, and I went to the doctor's office, and it was the nurse practitioner, and I told her, well, the doctor always gives me this medicine. And she said, Mr. Kofeld, I don't think that's the right medicine for your symptoms. And I said, you know, you're not a doctor. You're just a girl. Now give me my Oxycontin. So I know some of my jokes are pretty mean. And my buddy called me up and he's like, hey, why don't you try writing some innocuous jokes? I said, like what? Give me an example. He said, why don't you try writing some jokes about shampoo? So here's my joke about shampoo. My favorite thing about shampoo is that while in the shower, it magically transforms into everybody I want to fuck. All right, this will be my last joke. This calls back to me not being able to talk to women very well. I was at a bar, and this girl was trying to talk to me. It was a pizza bar. But I never know what to say back. I usually just give like really short answers. And after about 30 minutes of her trying to talk to me, she finally said, are you shy or autistic? I don't really know the correct answer to that, but she had 37 pepperonis on her pizza. Thanks, folks.